Welcome back to Sportsbook Review. I hope you enjoyed the amazing national championship game in the college ranks last night. However, now that college basketball is officially over, it is NBA time for the next couple of months as we head very fast into the playoffs next weekend. But we still have some regular season action left to go, and I think there are a couple of great plays here on a stacked Tuesday card of NBA action, and we will start it off with a couple of late games. The first one being the Sacramento Kings hosting the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, important to note for this one, with the Kings coming in as a 3-point road favorite, total has shot up in this one from 221 all the way up to 222 and a hook, sometimes 223. I am following that line movement here and going with the over. The Kings have already announced that they are not going to play DeMarcus Cousins in any of their remaining road games. However, of course, this one being at Sleep Train Arena, it looks like Cousins and the rest of the Kings starters will be good to go. If you take a look at some of the previous meetings between these two clubs, I think all of which have gone under. The last one, the Kings sat pretty much all their starters in that one. The one before that, Rudy Gay was not playing, so that is a big indicator, I think, tonight. There could be a lot more points scored in this one, especially because you have the Kings coming in even without a couple of their guys over the last couple of nights, still averaging close to 111 points per game in their last 5 games, giving up ton of points during that stretch as well, and cashing the over in for their last 5. You have the Blazers, who coming off fresh of giving up 136 to the Golden State Warriors. If you look at some of their road matchups here recently, that is a trend that has been starting to establish here for the Blazers on the road. Their defense has been atrocious on the road here. And in their last, 8 of their last 9 road games, the over has cashed. And in those 9 road games, they are giving up an average of 121 points. Take the over in this one, add it to your NBA picks. Now, next up and finally is the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Golden State Warriors. Warriors on their quest to 73 wins and are going for their 70th tonight against Minnesota. Sportsbooks seem to think they're going to get there here as 15.5-point favorites. Once again, though, I think the total is where we need to look at. 225 points is where it's sitting at right now. I grabbed it at 225 and a hook. It has steadily been dropping and shortening since it opened at 229. I am following that line movement, going with the under here on this one. The Wolves have been basically collapsed on offense over their last 3 games. Cashed the under in 3 straight games, failed to get to 90 points in all 3 of them, and in 2 of those games they failed to get to 80 points. Now, in 2 of those games they are facing pretty good defensive teams, the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Clippers, but the most recent one against the Dallas Mavericks has me concerned a little bit for their offense, especially heading into tonight. 225 points may be a lot, even if Golden State drops 125, 130 points on this one. If the Wolves fail to get to 90 points again, that easily is going to cash the under for us once again. And the Wolves have not been very good recently, as I said, on the road on offense either, especially when you take a look at Golden State Warriors team. Despite the fact they haven't been playing as well on defense here recently, they're still one of the top teams in opponents' effective field goal percentage, opponents' three-point percentage, and of course defensive rating, which is a much more important stat to look at other than instead of points allowed, because of how fast of a pace they play in. Unders cashed in 8 of the last 11 games for the Warriors heading into this one as well. I think they hold the Wolves down in this one once again. They're wanting that 70th win. I think they're going to want to get this one over early and rest their starters in the fourth quarter. Look for the under to cash here at 225 and a hook. Best of luck to you on both of those. I will see you back here tomorrow for a little bit shorter slate of a Thursday or Wednesday action. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.